This is not a political channel. It's not. We don't dive into that mess and all this and that. The world is just so much that it's just nice to have a place to come and enjoy and smoke cigars. That's why we don't do the inappropriate stuff. We don't bash anybody. We don't this and that. We just kind of enjoy the positivity of life and the cigar lifestyle. I'm smoking this Stillwell Star English. But on this series, I get to say things from a grumpy old man perspective sometimes. So I'm going to warn you that although this is not political, this may frustrate the fool out of somebody. I'm just going to tell you. It may frustrate you. It may make you say, I don't want to talk to that boy no more. But you know what? That's okay because you have that right to do that. And I'm not that good at talking to anyway. So I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. Here it is, March. I am tired of all the political ads. I'm just tired of them. This person does this person does that, and then there's that person's a boo boo head, and this person's a doo doo boo 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 boo. It's just constant. It's all over my feed. I can't even sit down at lunch. When I sit down at lunch, I go to the Facebook thing or the YouTube thing. I don't go to the TikTok thing, but I go to one of the other two, and I scroll through on the shorts, and I just let my mind just relax because working on these extremely technical, high dollar cars, I just need to let my brain relax for a minute. And so I just kind of veg out. I just put it in neutral and let it ride. But it's all these political things and all these other people saying political things and all these people putting up these little videos of, well, I think so and so is such a duke a do, and I think so and so is, and this one is doing it about. It's just ridiculous. It is. And then you can't trust it. That's the thing that frustrates me the most. You want to give me information? Give me information. You want to give me the opposing side information? Give me the opposing side information. But give me all the information. Don't skew it. Don't twist it sideways. Don't say, well, 99% of funds raised for this and that went to something else. And then come to find out that something else is what the funds were raised for. Or so and so only gave $500,000 while Mr. Schmuckatelli gave 60% of his income, and 60% of his income was less than $500 or some crazy. It's just that stupid stuff. Can't trust it. It's frustrating because I believe we need to vote. I believe we need to have our voice out there, but it is so hard for me to know who to vote for because I don't know who they really are. And the vote, and they're good at it. These spin doctor people or whatever they call them now, they are so good at it. You can't tell which side they're pitching for, right? You may be thinking it's this group telling you about it when it's really that group telling you about it, and it just spins sideways, upside down, and backwards. And then there's all these little comments and all these little, it's just crazy. It'll ruin my smoking day. It will. It'll get me so ticked off. I won't enjoy the quality of this because there's no politics in this. This tobacco probably came from multiple countries. Bands probably came from another country. The dye for the bands probably came from an additional country. The people that rolled it probably came from another country. And then it traveled over in here for us to enjoy. It's our narrative. Because this cigar is not going to taste like this to anybody else. This cigar is not going to smoke like this for anybody else. And when it's all over, even you can't perfectly duplicate that experience. No politics in this. I'm not saying that we should elect cigars for our elected officials, but I don't know if it'd be much worse. I understand passion. I'm passionate. I have opinions about things. And I want to see what's best for this country, even more sometimes than what I want to see what's best for me. But it's hard for me to know if I can't get the information. I can't even trust myself to know what it is. And even if I tried to research, I wouldn't be able to find it. It's frustrating. So today I just put this out there to say, you know what? I'm just ready for this election cycle to be over so we can let the dust settle and figure out where we're going from here. Where we ought to go is to a cigar lounge and fire some cigars. Because I can tell you, politics ain't conversation when you're hanging out smoking cigars most times. It's more about unity, it's more about coming together. I really think if we adopted the mindset and the lifestyle of the majority of the cigar smoking community, we'd be in a better place in the country. I believe that. And I'm so glad that Steve Saka gives me opportunities to enjoy his tobacco treat. Talk to you. So that's it. I'm done. Just a rant. I know. I'll talk to you later. Later, Tater.